What's happening, boys, and happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and welcome back to another season of fantasy football. We're doing Team of the Season Bundesliga, so you know what that means. Myself and 7 other YouTubers, we got in a Skype call, we did an 11-round draft, and this is the team that I came away with. The one I'm going to be showing you today that I came away with is one that I'm very, very proud of. So before we get in the episode, though, if you want to continue seeing Team of the Season Bundesliga, Team of the Season fantasy football content, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. As well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @SvibbuckHD. If you're looking for a cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coin service, check out footcoinking.com. Their link is in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. As well, make sure to check out everyone's channels in the link in the description below. Everyone that's participating in this tournament will be in the link below. My first game against Simon, aka Mini Minter, goes live tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, boys, so one of the stipulations is you have to go with a Team of the Season Bundesliga. You have to have at least one Team of the Season Bundesliga player on your team. So I figured, why not take one of the best ones? I went ahead and I drafted myself my boy Marco Reus with the 4th overall pick. Extremely happy about it. I mean, 94 pace, 94 shooting, 88 passing, 4-star skill moves. The guy is an absolute legend. Don't really need to say anything else about him, but let's move on to our next pick. All right, so I went with my boy Adrian Ramos in the 2nd round. I noticed that that strikers were going very quickly. Attacking-minded players are some of the first to go, so at the end of the 2nd round, I wanted to make sure I had a potent attacking threat locked up. This guy is an absolute beast. You guys know him and love him. So I went with Adrian Ramos, absolute beast. Let's move on to our next pick. All right, boys, so up next, I went with Jerome Boateng. Kind of bummed he didn't get a Team of the Season Bundesliga card, but easily, I was about to say arguably, but easily a top 3 center back in the Bundesliga. So I went with Boateng in the 3rd round. Had to shore up that center back line because I'm telling you, at the end of the 2nd, beginning of the 3rd, those center backs go quick, and there are not too many talented ones in the Bundesliga. Sure, there's about 8 to pick from, but when you consider there's 8 teams participating in the tournament, center backs are one of the quickest positions to go given the propensity of everyone that crosses. So you guys know the stats of Boateng. Very, very solid player. Happy I got him where I did. All right, guys, so moving on, I took who I believe to be a top 3 keeper. Neuer was gone, Adler was gone, and I thought to myself, you know what, I need to take Weidenfeller. So in the 4th round, I went ahead and I drafted myself a keeper. Went with Weidenfeller, the Borussia Dortmund keeper. He helped me out big time in the last in the Bundesliga draft before the whole Team of the Season started. We've actually done a Bundesliga one before, but it wasn't Team of the Season. He played big time for me, so hopefully he's going to be able to save a bunch of shots. Hopefully there's not that many shots. Hopefully I'm going to be able to prevent them from ever hitting the net. But in the event that they do, I hope Weidenfeller keeps that ball out of the back of the net. Moving on to the 5th round, I think it is, we picked up our boy Benedikt Hövedes to complete our 2 center backs. So was very happy about that. The guy is a tree. Not the paciest guy in the world, 65 pace. Exactly the same as Mats Hummels, but he is your poor man's Mats Hummels, if you will. Let's move on to our next pick. So this next pick I might consider the steal of the draft. In the 5th or 6th round, I went ahead and I drafted my boy Julian Draxler. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. The guy is an absolute beast, has some of the best stats in the game for, you know, just all around, just a generally amazing player. There's not another cam I would want in the Bundesliga outside of maybe De Bruyne anchoring this attacking midfield, but very, very happy, very pleased that we were able to get our boy Draxler. All right, guys, in the 6th or 7th round, I went ahead and I shored up our left back, Marcel Janssen, an underrated left back in the Bundesliga. We had our choice. Schmelzer was already gone. Alaba obviously was already gone, but we got Janssen, who I think is definitely worth taking. I believe he's got some really solid, yeah, 6'3", dude. 6'3" for a freaking 6'3" with 80 pace for a left back is unheard of. I don't know of many left backs in the game that have that sort of height, and the pace, 80 pace for how tall he is absolutely fantastic. But very happy with that pick. Let's move on to our next pick. All right, boys, up next, we needed a right mid, and to get this guy this late was an absolute gem. We got our boy Sidney Sam. Again, I drafted him in the previous Bundesliga fantasy football, not the Team of the Season version one, but a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and I drafted my man Sidney Sam. He always seems to fall in the draft. The guy's got 90 pace, has some pretty ridiculous stats. Yeah, 4-star skill moves, medium work rate, which isn't really desirable, but he hangs back and he can play a little bit of defense. He is like a Sharawi of the Bundesliga, although obviously Sharawi is on the left side, but medium work rates, and he helps get back there on defense to help make some plays, prevent some plays from happening for the other side. So I was very happy to pack him. All right, so in the 7th or 8th round, I can't remember, but Javi Martinez, easily, no pace at all. He's got 57 pace, moves quicker than that. He feels like he has maybe 65, 68, but in terms of work rates, in terms of defensive stats, the guy is an absolute beast. He's going to stay there, and he's going to do exactly what I want, which is prevent guys from pressuring Boateng and Hövedes. And he's got some pretty good passing stats as well. Not the greatest, but he is a very, very solid defensive mid. Top 3, top 4 in the Bundesliga for sure. So I was really happy to get him where I did towards the end of the draft. Now I needed to round out, now given I'm running the 4-1-2-1-2, I needed to round off the striker position. And I was surprised to find Max Kruse there, to be honest with you. The guy's got 4-star weak foot, high medium work rate, 74 pace. His shooting stats are actually really ridiculous. He's got 79 shooting, 74 passing, 79 dribbling. Was very, very happy to get him where I did. So I've got Ramos and Kruse up there with Draxler helping them out, and then Royce and Sidney Sam. That's potent, bro. I'm actually really liking how that looks. So hopefully that bodes well for me. Let's move on to the last pick of my team. So the one downfall of my team is that I waited so long to get a right back, and I ended up with Gotuko Sakai from Stuttgart, the Japanese player. He's got 78 pace, which is a redeeming quality, but outside of that, he doesn't really have anything stand outish about him. He's got 72 defending, 75 dribbling, 73 passing, which, let's be real, those are actually pretty decent stats for a silver card. We've got our boy Yogi Low in there at manager, but this is the squad, boys. This is the squad that I hopefully will lead me to glory. Let's do a quick recap of how I've performed in the fantasy football seasons. In 4 seasons, I've made 2 finals appearances, lost to Bateson in 1 final, won a championship, the BBVA Fantasy Football, beat Toby in the final, and then I went out in the first round the past 2 times, I think, which is really, really unfortunate. Again, it's kind of cool that depending on how you draft, that sort of dictates how you play. I mean, if you're a bad player, you'll get kicked out. But I go up against Simon tomorrow, who's a very, very good player at FIFA, so I think I've got a pretty good chance with the squad that I've assembled. Let me know what you think about this particular squad. Do you think there's a mistake I made? Is there something that you like? Definitely just let me know. But the second upload of the day, I think I'm going to be doing a Happy Meal wager. I think it's going to have to be a Happy Meal wager because you guys haven't got one of those in about 5 or 6 days. It's either going to be Panini Pink Slips or Happy Meal wager. But guys, let me know what you think about this squad. How far can I go with this particular squad? I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, I've got a new little audio thing here. I got my X11s. Believe it or not, the Siberia V2 headset that I bought for $130, and this headset, which might go for like 20 bucks now, this sounds 10 times better. Let me know what you think about the sound quality. But yeah, look forward to seeing you guys again in the second upload of the day. We'll be streaming today as well. But till next time, boys, tschüss, later, ade. What's happening, boys, and happy Friday. Hope you guys are